The water of life. A king was very sick. His 3 sons were sad. They went to the garden. An old man asked them why they were crying. They said their father was dying. The old man said, "I know a way to save him. He needs to drink the water of life, but it is hard to find." The oldest son said, "I will find it." He asked the king to let him go. The king said no because it was too dangerous, but the son kept asking. The king said yes. The son thought, "If I bring the water, my father will love me most. I will be king." He rode for a long time. He met a small man. The man asked, "Where are you going?" The son said, "You are silly. Why should I tell you?" He rode away. The little man was angry. He made a bad wish. The son came to a small mountain path. It became very narrow. He could not go forward or turn back. He was stuck. The king waited for a long time. The oldest son did not come back. The second son asked to go find the water. He thought, "If my brother is dead, I will be king." The king did not want him to go, but he said yes. The second son went on the same road. He met the same small man. The man asked, "Where are you going so fast?" The son said, "Little man, why do you want to know?" He rode away. The small man put a spell on him. The same thing happened to him as his brother. He got stuck in the narrow path. This is what happens to proud people. The second son did not come back. The youngest son asked to go find the water. The king finally said yes. When the youngest son met the small man, he was asked where he was going. He stopped and said, "I am looking for the water of life. My father is dying." The small man asked, "Do you know where to find it?" The prince said, "No." The small man said, "You were kind, not proud like your brothers. I will tell you where to find the water of life. It is in an enchanted castle. You need an iron stick and 2 loaves of bread to enter. Knock on the iron door 3 times with the stick. It will open. There are 2 lions inside. Give each lion a loaf of bread, and they will be quiet. Hurry and get the water before 12 o'clock. If you don't, the door will close and you will be stuck." The prince thanked the small man. He took the stick and bread. He went to the castle. It was as the small man said. He knocked 3 times. The door opened. He gave the lions the bread. He went inside. He found a big hall. Many princes were under a spell. He took rings from their fingers. He also took a sword and some bread. He went to another room. A beautiful maiden was there. She was happy to see him. She kissed him and said he had saved her. She said he would have her kingdom. She said if he came back in 1 year, they would marry. She told him where the water of life was. He hurried so he would get it before 12. He came to a room with a nice bed. He was tired, so he rested. But he fell asleep. When he woke up, it was 11:45. He quickly went to the fountain. He took some water in a cup. He ran to the door. He was barely out before it turned 12. The door closed hard and took a piece of his heel. He was happy he got the water. He went home. He passed the small man again. The small man saw the sword and bread. He said the sword was good. It could defeat armies. But the bread was not special. The prince did not want to go home without his brothers. He asked the small man, "Where are my brothers?" They went to find the water and did not come back. The small man said, "They are stuck between 2 mountains. I put a spell on them because they were proud." The prince asked the small man to free them. The small man let them go, but he told the youngest prince to be careful. His brothers had bad hearts. His brothers came. He was happy. He told them everything. He told them how he found the water and a beautiful princess. She would wait for him for 1 year. Then he would marry her and get a kingdom. The 3 brothers rode together. They came to a place where there was war and hunger. The king there was in great need. The youngest prince gave this king the bread. The king fed his people. Then the prince gave him the sword. The king used it to defeat his enemies. There was peace again. The prince took back the bread and sword. They rode on. They came to 2 more places with war and hunger. The prince lent his bread and sword to each king. He saved 3 kingdoms. Then they went on a boat to go home. The 2 older brothers talked. They said, "Our brother found the water, and we did not. Our father will give the kingdom to him. We will lose our chance." They were very jealous. They decided to kill him. One day, when he was asleep, they poured out his water. They took it for themselves. They filled his cup with bitter salt water. When they got home, the youngest brother took his cup to the king. The king drank a little. He became worse. The water was very bitter. The 2 older princes came. They said their brother tried to poison the king. They gave the king the right water. The king drank a little. He felt better at once. He was strong and healthy again. The 2 brothers went to the youngest prince. They made fun of him. They said, "You found the water, but you did the work, and we got the prize. You should have been more careful. We took your cup when you were asleep on the boat. Also, in a year, one of us will go get your princess. Do not tell anyone. The king will not believe you. If you say anything, you will die. If you are quiet, you will be safe." The old king was angry at his youngest son. He thought his son tried to kill him. The king said his son should be shot in secret. One day, the prince went hunting. He did not know about the plan. A huntsman went with him to shoot him. When they were alone in the woods, the huntsman looked sad. The prince asked him why. The huntsman said, "I cannot tell you, but I must." The prince said, "Tell me. I will forgive you." The huntsman sighed and said, "I must shoot you." "The king told me to." The prince was scared. He said, "Let me live, dear huntsman. I will give you my royal coat. You can give me yours." The huntsman agreed. He could not shoot the prince. They changed clothes. The huntsman went home. The prince went deeper into the wood. Soon 3 wagons came to the king's palace. They were full of gold and jewels. They were from the 3 kings. They sent them to thank the youngest son for the sword and bread. The old king thought, "Maybe my son was not guilty." He was sad that he had his son killed. But the huntsman shouted, "He is alive!" "I could not do it." He told the king what happened. The king felt happy. He told everyone in his land that his son could come back. He would be loved again. Meanwhile, the princess made a road to her castle. It was made of pure gold. She told her servants, "Whoever rides straight on this road is the right person. Let him in. If someone rides next to the road, do not let him in. He is not the right person." The time came for the youngest prince to return. The oldest brother thought he would go to the castle. He would say he saved her. He wanted to marry her and get the kingdom. He rode to the castle. He saw the gold road. He thought it was a shame to ride on it. So he rode to the left, next to the road. When he came to the door, the guard said he was not the right person. He had to go back. Soon, the second prince also went. He saw the gold road. His horse put its front feet on it. He thought it was a pity to ride on it. So he rode to the right, next to the road. When he came to the gate, the guards did not let him in. They said he was not the person they waited for. He had to go home. The youngest prince was still in the forest. He remembered that the year was over. After his brothers left, he came to the castle. He rode straight on the gold road. He was thinking of his princess and did not even notice the road. When he got to the door, it opened. The princess was happy to see him. She said he saved her. She said he was the lord of her land. Soon they had their wedding. After the wedding, the princess told her husband that his father had forgiven him. His father wanted to see him. So he rode to the old king's palace. He told the king how his brothers betrayed him when he was asleep. He told the king how they made him keep quiet. The king wanted to punish the bad brothers, but they had already left on a ship. They never came back home.